who was declared king by the people of Sahid of the Upper Land, sits on his throne as he always had, always uncomfortable as a form of divine, uncurable leprosy slowly ate away at him. He obscured his visage with the silver mask not to frighten or disgust visitors. Today he wore the crown of Sahid. The crown was divided into two once more. Since Starfall in 2077, the land of Hortawai was fracturing, the land of Horus, the two lands of Horus. The great empire of Mezara stretched from Mesopotamia, where ancient Babylon lied to the east, to the Atlas Mountains, in the west where the dwarves still mined the great jewels of the Maghreb. King Amose summoned a Yamatai foreigner, a woman named Kimiko Fukumoto of the Fukumoto Zaibatsu. The land of the rising sun was an intriguing place for Amose, but today's intrigue for a foreign land should not be on his mind right now. Business with a mega-corporate suit, and according to court rumors, a powerful psychic in the making. Your Majesty, she said with a bow. Kimiko wore her best suit, a slight maroon to her black blazer that made her stand out just slightly more than the others attended. I thank you for your accepting my request for an audience. Amose nodded and said, It is not often I engage in discussions with businesswomen from foreign lands, especially as far away as Yamato. Allow me to be presumptive, Miss Fukumoto. You're here to discuss matters not pertaining to your family's business, yes? Kimiko flicked her hair behind her shoulder effortlessly. Not strictly, Your Majesty, she said, but there are other persons and places that my family has a deep interest in that may overlap with yours. Is that so? Amose said. It must be incredibly important, then. What is it that you would have of the Pharaoh of Mezara? Majesty, you do me great kindness. It pertains to matters relating to my dearest younger brother, Kaida Fukumoto. Perhaps a tad more potent than his dislike for his elder brother, Bardia. Go on, Miss Fukumoto, he said. He was last identified at Two Harbor in Fredonia. Security footage revealed he was with 5 other individuals. Among them, Your Majesty, is Princess Saruna. She was last seen with the Saint Nazir. Amose shifted uncomfortably in his throne. He felt a gross need to itch. His condition wouldn't allow him this reprieve. Why is my innocent and pious niece among the riffraff of that most dubious of theologians, Miss Fukumoto? Apologies, Majesty, I cannot answer that. That wasn't all. I request, with your royal permission, to allow me and my specialized team of psychics to retrieve my brother. Amose leaned forward slightly. Are you going to add an additional clause to that request? Yes, Your Majesty, she said, eyes downward. If you mean to imply my men would take Princess Saruna too, it wasn't my intention. Amose knew court politics well. Corporate politics wasn't any different. It was simply further beneath them. But information about Bardia's daughter was important. Not something he could sit on. If he could be secured alongside the Fukumoto boy, he could have a most powerful bargaining chip in the Civil War. Where is the location of Mr. Fukumoto, Miss Fukumoto? He asked. They run a tavern called the Rebellion's Revelry in Uruma Island in Uruma City. Saint Nazir deployed a spell to attach an earthen piece of land to fly it around. We've been fed false information repeatedly about where it would permanently anchor. My informants believe Chuzan in Uruma City is their main location, far enough away from Edo to think they're safe, close enough still to Yamato. The sly saint wouldn't reveal the identity of my dear niece so recklessly in a foreign land, not with an overly protective father and brother to boot. I do not have jurisdiction in Yamato. However, should something unfortunate occur in Uruma City, and the as-of-yet-to-be-revealed princess of Kari was captured alongside Kaida Fukumoto, that would be most beneficial to my cause. Kimiko smiled. For once, she said, it would be most beneficial, Pharaoh. May we discuss benefits with your noble father at a later date, Amose said. Let us speak again another time. May Amon-Ra, Neith, and Khonshu bless you.
And then later that night, I imagine Nazir would have mentioned that, they were going to Karia next. But I think that's pretty much all that happened last session. But in the session before that, Haruno brutalized Akiachie because the dog came out.
The dog did come out. And you all were... For some reason, one of the prison guards, Zapakna, did allow you to leave after that all happened at that point. For one reason or another, he let you all essentially escape through the back route. You all deceived and fooled a group of helicopter operators working at the prison to fly you back to Two Harbors, and subsequently helped free those who were in Two Harbors falsely imprisoned or imprisoned for non-violent crimes that were basically petty crimes. And I'll tell you what happens. What happened there? When you take the sample, when you take an injection out from the head, the blood cells that were infected with Haruno's blood appears to have died off. You don't know for what reason this could be, probably whether or not this was likely because the person is deceased, or if the blood itself is incompatible, the Star Scourge blood itself is incompatible with this creature's blood. Again, don't know if this is a species difference or if it's because of the Star Scourge virus, but that is the end result. The blood of the Star Scourge virus, Haruno's blood, just died off not soon after.
My work yet, so
it is good then that you are conducting this research under beneath the light of the moon.
Should the moon be a concern?
To take the blood of the follower of Tsukuyomi, I don't know. Call me superstitious. At least we are shielded from the light's rays.
Well, I wouldn't say take as much as it has been. Take in that context implies stealing. I merely asked for the blood. It was transactional, if you will. Now, you say this creature is a reflection of humanoids. In such a case, I assume it has somewhere in its head a brain, which would eventually imply a nervous system, which is where this will come in. You read the story of Frankenstein, Barton?
I have.
Yes, and on one hand, a big part of the story is don't do what Dr. Frankenstein did, but I also like to believe I'm a lot smarter than him. So, how this will work, pretty much same formula I've done before, but with the lightning in a bottle, perhaps that will be what is needed to return the brain. When you're ready, Barton, you may end this yokai.
And you see the Kappa kind of freaking out a little bit as Bartan just hushes its mouth before stabbing it in the chest, and the Kappa will go deceased behind it.
Damn it.
Perhaps there may be other resources that may need to be supplemented alongside these processes, but that's just my theory.
We're getting somewhere, but there are definitely things missing from the equation. But progress is still progress. I'm not pessimistic enough to stop here. Well, your help has been appreciated, Bartan. I'm gonna head back upstairs.
Do what you need to do, Dr. Sutherland. I will clean up the corpse.
Very well, thank you.
And he will feed a crystal into the giant power generator before cleaning up the corpse.
Do you think God is gonna like that person? Of course not.
I mean, those are silly people from Fredonia. You know.
He's also the equivalent of an American in this setting. Like, I'm gonna dislike him even more. Like, are you crazy? Have you seen the stereotypes America has? Jesus Christ, dude. Anime literally showed me that one that scene of like, hey, you fucking kids, you want some fucking hot dogs? You fucking.
I loaded up with fucking ketchup and mustard. Fuck yeah.
I'll say Arkham even has a more dubious reputation as well, because Miskatonic University and Arkham, they're like known as like the most. It's in the entire planet of Terra. It is like the hotbed of occult activity, according to fans of the occult and paranormal. So there's also the additional stigma that attached to that as well, to Kyushu Island, and then perhaps you and Serena alone went to other places beyond Kyushu Island for the remainder of that week. Plenty of people probably ask if you two are a couple, whether or not how you two react to that. I leave up to you. But naturally, the Yamatai guy, having a foreign girl, does what are the words I'm looking for? Certainly boosts a bit of your reputation, as Silver. They're like, oh look, this guy knows how to impress the foreign women. Let me do this.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Would also ask Kaida if Sora would also ask Kaida for if he could buy her a disguise too, just for future uses.
You two would go ahead and spend some time eating ramen, buying clothes before returning back to Uruma City and Uruma Island, and returning to the Raben's Revelry to work. It also hopes that Kenshi and Liam themselves could probably run the tavern just okay enough, with Sutherland probably being like coming back as like washer and cleaner, because as well as, even though he's designated as the manager of the tavern, when there aren't enough people, he'll have to take multiple roles, probably to his dismay.
Three siblings, Zane and Zoe. They've been very friendly, and they've shown. They've taken Serena out and hung out with her whenever she's free, which is a lot of the time whenever she's not working at the tavern
Or at the library.
or at the library, or maybe they hang out at the library with each other. That's up for them to decide. Serena's just happy that people are speaking to her and being friendly with her. But yeah, besides that, she's mainly just inviting Haruno, Kenshi, Liam, and Kaida if they no.
Northern Yamato or Southern Yamato. There's little dialectical regional differences, but all in all, they all speak standard Yamatai.
Does he or does he not have the Kansai accent?
Yeah, straight up. Haruno probably has the Kansai accent, but he doesn't have the accent. He just speaks a completely different version of Yamato from before. But let me do this. But Yamato, Haruno, you would have spoken. You would have spent a long amount of time to learn how to speak modern Yamatai as well. Granted, it would have been easier for you to learn than Soruna, because she speaks what is essentially my settings version of Arabic. But both of you have studied long enough. There might be some nuances that might get lost in translation. That's just inevitable when you learn languages that aren't your mother languages. But you two got to basically exercise your linguistic skills when people came in. Because the majority of the time people are just speaking Yamatai.
Do you think she fucked up more than once besides that fireball?
She would try to be extra careful after the first fireball.
But would she fuck up another time?
Not that catastrophically.
But that implies there's a chance.
There was a chance.
It wouldn't be like, I throw another fireball at you, but I would have actually scratched your face or something and caused you to be mildly inconvenienced for a bit.
Scratch my cool hoodie. I will now mage hand you.
So you go ahead. Monkey King watches the telekinetic hand, just slaps your hand, and you.
So you're using the hand to move my arm, right? So my head falls on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna come through, but it's so you do that, you hear it.
Nazir's stifling a laugh.
She looks like she's about to cry.
Haruno's live reaction.
Yeah, no, I'll watch all this happen, and I'll go. Just watching all this go. So is there a reason you gathered us here, Nazir?
It is.
Hey, you want to square off?
Nazir runs away.
I'm gonna just grab not a towel, fuck, just something to wipe her tears out.
Monkey King kinda plaps you on the hand.
The next time we go into this city, I'll be sure to get you a new jacket.
Nah, it's not necessary. I have the money for it.
Not trust whatever clay idol.
I picked it up from the little gift shop here in Uruma City. I thought it was pretty peculiar. But while you all look at it, I'm going to grab my notes real quick.
I'm gonna look at it. Chris, can I have a religion on this thing?
You can roll religion or society or occultism.
I'll roll religion on this thing.
Never heard of him.
I guess he's escaped my studies. Kaida, Haruno, do you guys know who this, Ryomen Sukuna is?
Hmm?
Oh?
I'm gonna no keep.
No, he's got the clothes on right now. Unless you want to physically take them off yourself.
I will walk over
Weird.
and go, Ro, why are you still wearing that? Yes. Bro, you don't need to wear that in the tavern.
The Monkey King slaps the propeller.
Rose starts to look.
He flies up.
Hold on.
It is more like a boogeyman, you know, some scary stories to tell the children. To
No, I know that. I just didn't know. I didn't know that they sell those. These.
You wanted to buy it for our tavern?
Yeah, a little souvenir to showcase our connection to the land through the visage of a scary person.
Wouldn't it make more sense to get one of Amaterasu? Or...
Yeah, no, nobody likes this guy. Everyone thinks he was a cannibal and a demon and just a bad guy in general. He was killed by a samurai.
I mean,
for a very good reason.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is your tavern, Mr. Nazir, but I just think there were better options.
What do you think, Dr. Sutherland?
Hmm?
Of the
I-
idol?
I'm gonna wave it in his face.
And it shows the bird carrying like a sword and then like the wings flare out. Now, Serena, you automatically think, oh, is this a statue of Horus? As Nazir continues, he goes, this is Pazuzu, the Wind Demon King. He is also a demon, but he is a morally ambivalent demon. But he keeps other demons away, like Lamashtu, who eats the fetuses of pregnant women. See, the demons and yokai, they have their own hierarchy. You tend to like to get the big scary ones to keep the other scary ones away. He'll put the idol of he'll put like the little figurine of Pazuzu away.
I mean, that's
Pazuzu, You know,
That's true,
in,
but-
in Arkham there was quite a famous possession that was falsely attributed to him.
He gives you this look.
It was a lot of money.
But we've made a good amount of money so far, and don't worry, we will find ways to procure that money soon enough. We are going to be going on field expeditions soon, and but for now, we have little things like this to keep us company.
Okay.
Nazir, how are we supposed to compete in a sports competition when we are down 2 people?
Well, don't worry. You, Haruno, and Kaida will be competing 3v3. I'm excluding the Lady Saruna here, mostly because of her lack of athletic experience in basketball.
Ah, you're sexist.
No. I don't think she's ever
I
dribbled
can't-
a basketball in her life.
Oh my god, a saint? A
Bro.
saint?
Bro, Haruno is an old man. He probably doesn't even know what
Oh,
basketball is.
Nazir, oh, I can't believe it. Oh.
What?
It is. I am forcing you all to participate. This is meant to be a show of good force and goodwill, athletic competition, and all this fun stuff.
Yeah,
It is-
yeah, athletic, and honor and stuff.
And who knows, Heracles above might bestow a boon upon whoever shows the best competition.
Even if we lose, the people of Nazareth get to try Ketchy's cooking. So that's a win-win, I guess.
Indeed. It is all in good fun. Oh no, there's nothing to be too serious about. That being said, we'll be heading to the gymnasium tomorrow. I want you all to relax a little bit in the meantime.
no train.
As you go outside, Terry's just chilling out there, and you see the two siblings who are on their way toward the tavern at the moment. Some of you already know who Zoe is. I won't spend too much time describing her. She's been here at the tavern before in session, so I'll go ahead and I'll describe Zane. He's a towering man, around 6'6", 6'7". He has clearly enough paraphernalia, occult artifacts around him that kind of dictates that, or kind of hints that he is definitely an occultist of some kind. And as far as what Nazir's been telling you guys about his prior expeditions, Nazir and Zane have been working together for a good while, which might explain why he's got so many occult paraphernalia on him. We're talking anything from like a symbol of the Ohm to the trident to a scarab around that, wrapping like a winged scarab on his like amulet around his neck. Lots of different occult and religious artifacts that he uses, and you can surmise that he's some sort of thaumaturge in this regard. Waves you hello, Serena says, hello, I'm sorry that I've been arriving here at the tavern a little too late, but if you guys don't mind serving us as our last prestigious customers.
We close at 11.
It'd be our pleasure. Would you like to sit with Zoe here? Would you like to kind of eat at the bar?
And he will kind of cartoonishly kind of think for a moment, puts his finger up to his lips and goes, Do you mind accompanying me at a table all by yourself?
Me? Sure, I mean, I don't mind.
I'll pay extra if need be, but...
Oh, I suppose so. Let me just get Zoe's order and I'll meet you, okay?
And he will nod. He will nod at Haruno.
Haruna will nod back.
Just will never sully that.
I haven't visited the beaches yet. Maybe that's something all of us can do one day.
I would look forward to that. And you, Dr. Sutherland, you get out of that basement more often, that's at least from what Nazir's been telling me.
What has Nazir been telling you?
Oh, that you've been held up in that basement doing Dr. Frankenstein sorts of experiments, is that right? Are you Dr. Frankenstein in the making? Or are you smarter than
No. No, because Frankenstein dies at the end, and that is not my plan.
No one plans to die, Jeffrey.
No one plans to die.
Well, maybe after all this works out, I'll have found the solution to dying.
Solution to dying? That's pretty ambitious, don't you think, Serena?
You can go with ambitious, I guess. Particularly agree with what Jeffrey's doing, but I'm not really in the position to stop him. Can I get you anything, Mr.
I'm looking for ramen tonight. A little bit of ramen, and then probably some of this Allery wine.
Oh, I think we should still have some. Let me go see. Let me go get your brother's order and I'll get it right away.
Okay. And she will elbow on the table, just look at Jeffrey.
Uh-oh.
Still fucked any tieflings for us?
Let me go ahead here.
I can't wait.
Okay, there you go. You ask Zane what he wants, and he looks over, and
Will he resist the brain worm? Because I have an idea of what he's thinking he might say.
What makes you say that, Malik?
Will he resist the brain worm? Will he get a normal order? Or will he go to this table where he paid extra to get Saruna to get his food and go, what do I want?
Go ahead, Malik. Finish your line of inquiry.
Oh, please, don't let me RP your character. Please, continue.
Continue.
Seeing that he's taking a bit, Turner will go, if you need a little more time, I can go ahead and put in Zoe's order and just come back to you in a moment.
No, I think I've got something here. I'm thinking I'm thinking something as delicious as Miyazaki beef for tonight, but perhaps tomorrow I could take you out for some food. After I beat the others in this competition, of course.
I'm gonna kill this man. He's harassing the staff. Kill him.
You wanna take?
And he's not saying this quietly at all, by the way, so all of you can hear this.
Wait, we can hear this?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Then yeah, sure, I don't mind. That sounds lovely. Did you want anything besides the Miyazaki beef, though?
Oh, good question. I think I'll just have some dwarven fire wine.
Right away. I'll get that put in for you.
There's something so funny that he ordered shit that's only worth silver pieces, and Zoe ordered 2 things that are worth gold pieces.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna look to Nazir and I'm gonna say, so for Miss Zakari down there, 1 Hakata ramen and a bottle of Alari wine, and Mr. Zakari over there wanted a Miyazaki beef and a 1 bottle of Dwarven fire wine.
Yeah, no, we're working on Zane's order. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna go give it to him.
Deception check. And just know Kai's an expert in deception now.
That's fine.
Look at him. I'll look at him and I'll say, "Oh no! Oh no!"
I'll just outright say it. I shouldn't say it, but I'll Mal rolled a nat 20. I'll just.
Oh no!
Yeah, let me hear.
I imagine I'm looking through my notes, and then I overhear, and I'm like, wait, Kaida's never a hard worker.
You say that, and Serena will say, "Oh, well, that's mighty kind of you, Mr. Fukumoto. It's nice to see you, putting your all into this end here."
Yeah, I just, it's, as working, growing up in a tough family like that, and it takes time to rewire your brain, and I think I've got it. I think I've become a much harder worker now. Is the thing ready?
Yes, here you go.
Thanks.
One
just so
moment,
proud
Mr.
of you.
Carter. I'm gonna step in front of you. God,
Yo, Jeffrey, what up?
he can't hold in his smile.
Oh no, I'm actively smiling.
I know.
what are you doing?
Gonna give Zoe her
Oh, I'm just,
What was that?
Bro got blown up.
I did not.
Sutherland looked at him like this for too long, and he blew up.
Why?
You are not a waiter. You usually work behind the bar, and you are content with this.
I put my hand on his shoulder. I changed my expression. It's a much more it's a sad one. At this point he can hear the island at the distance. And I'm just like, I've been a privileged kid all my life, and before this I've been listening to music sometimes during work, and I should do better.
Gotta cut the shit.
Are you trying to run past him?
Yeah, I try not sprint, but like I step, like I actually try to maneuver myself.
I imagine you sidestep and you start going towards it, and I just go. No, I tried, and then I'll sit back down.
He's so real.
Before I reach the table,
Why are they both here?
I'm gonna cast levitate on the actual on the food.
What the fuck are you playing?
You'll see, man.
So you cast levitate with your mind magic. What else you doing?
This is bounded now. and it's technically he can't see it's floating. He
Yeah.
cannot see it floating.
Yeah, the competition. What of it? You're one of my you're the rival player, aren't you?
Oh, don't consider me a
Right, kinda.
rival's such a strong word. It's more of a friendly competitor. I think that word works better.
I mean, whichever term you want. I mean, I'll just say that at the end of the day, you all will just come out of losers.
Don't be like that, man. You'll see who wins. And I'm gonna place the thing. It's just the slightest bit of levitation. He cannot notice it. It's like a millimeter of levitation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna
Make an occultism check to see how well
no.
you maintain this. Before, if you succeed, he does not know. Really good. I'll have to give my compliments to. It's not Kenshi tonight, is it? It's Nazir.
Yeah, Kenshi's currently visiting some family down in the mainland, so Nazir's taking up the cooking part for tonight.
Ah, gotcha. So how's that novel? You've been catching up on the chapters in the novel?
Oh yeah, it's been really fun to read how the hero was just so dedicated to the heroine. It's been a fun read so far. Thank you for recommending it to me.
Absolutely. Would you, the hero's determination to win the heroine's heart is admirable or maybe foolish? He goes to take another bowl, but he's not looking.
He's not looking. Yeah, it moves again.
A little bit of like the previous bit of beef falls on the table and goes, huh? I'll just this time he'll look and eat again.
Admirable, but considering he's also facing, some could say he's also foolish, but that's the beauty of these kind of fantastical novels, isn't it? The power of love or whatnot kind of shines through in moments like this.
Are they like speaking out loud or?
They're definitely not they're definitely not keeping it quiet.
Yeah, they're just kind of it's just general speaking noise, like speaking volume.
Yeah, Haruno's like having a mini Ryan Gosling moment.
What do you mean by that?
No, maybe my mind's just playing some tricks. But I would appreciate your support, but I understand if you want to root for your team as well. He'll go for another bite. He's looking at Saruda.
Yeah, moves again.
Continues to look at Saruda. Goes for another spoonful.
Goes again.
He goes for another one. Looking at Saruda. Saruda, do you see something wrong going on with my bowl?
Your beef keeps falling out of the spoon. Would you like some help? And she's gonna stand up and get and grab the spoon and then feed him some of the beef.
Hold on. How long is message?
Sends message. No, it's funny though.
I'm gonna message Saruna.
And so they didn't have time to actually stop in a shop before they had to head back to Nazareth.
Okay. Surun, I'm telepathically communicating with you, and I straight up just say, Surun, remember that dress you walked through and it had flowers and pretty stuff, and you were really interested in it? I'll buy it for you. Give him the spoon, eat it, give him once, and then sit back.
You do what?
Help him once. So he's okay. What he's saying is like help him once. So
Help him once and sit down.
yeah, because like see, it wasn't that hard, and then he tries to go again and he keeps fucking up.
So Saruna will respond as she's like getting up, and she'll say, "Oh, that's very kind of you, Mr. Fukumoto, but I was already just gonna, help him with one bite anyway."
I message back. Good.
Good.
I don't know what's going on with your beef, but it keeps falling off the spoon. I would just say, be a little more careful.
If it's a service you provide, I wouldn't mind paying extra for you to feed me.
I don't know why it'd be an extra service, especially in a downtime like this, but since we're not really busy. Actually, I think I should go grab her ramen. Nazir should be almost done with it.
Hey, of course. Don't let me distract you.
Oh, of course.
As he's
Thank you.
watching Serena walk away, he goes for a spoonful.
Yeah, I know. This time it actually falls on his fucking like pants or some shit.
With a
That's
bowl
why I
or
took
just a
his-
spoon?
Oh no, just a spoon.
Oh, God. Looks around. Sees Haruno. Haruno doesn't appear to notice. He's having a Ryan Gosling moment. He wipes it off. Should be fine now. It's just a little distracted. The ramen. The Hakata ramen.
What were you distracted by? Something going on?
No.
Hmm.
Him and Kaider stanced up in the same way.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, what do you have to suspect of your dear saint? He's just working hard like Kaido.
Sir, if they catch you because of me, I'm not
He
associated.
messaged. Don't worry, I got you, friend.
Cyril will see him look and say, well, I suppose so. It's nice to see the two of you working all diligently like this, you guys.
I imagine they're looking at him like this.
Yeah, that's essentially how he's
You know-
looking at her.
You know what it is? Hard work. It makes us happy.
They both look at you like this, Suriname, and because you rolled so low in the perception check, you believe them.
That's so fucking funny. So yeah, Cyril will go. And she will say, is there anything else I can help you with, Mr. Kari, or Dr. Sutherland, is there anything I can get you?
Suruna, I'm not going to ask you to get me something while you're working. As I can literally just go back there and grab something.
I think the doctor would like. Could you grab a second cup, or like a glass? I think he'll have some of the wine that I'm having.
Oh, of course. And she'll just turn. Cyril will turn around, kind of like bend over the bar to get something.
Oh shit! I was always looking.
How obvious!
It's pretty obvious.
I just
She's gonna
imagine,
tap
I'm
at
like,
your shoulder, and be like, "Look."
I'm gonna go. No, and then I'll just go back to my turn.
Zoe will turn back.
Because
And Cyril will turn back around and place the glass on the table and say, well, the two of you enjoy the rest of your night. Do let me know if there's anything.
Pour some Mallory. Of course, honey.
I'm just gonna watch her board and go. You know, I'm still working at the moment. I probably.
Yeah, and you do plenty of other things you shouldn't be doing at this tavern, but that won't stop you, right?
Oh, such as what? What have I ever done? No.
Do we?
Mm.
Do we see Jeffrey? Do I see Jeffrey communicate with a woman for the first time?
Yeah, it's been a long
You know
while
what?
since he's communicated with a human, let alone a woman.
A mage hand gonna conjure, but it's like only the knee, and it's kind of I'm just gonna like push with the knee like
And I've witnessed it only once or twice, but it's a situation where someone is mortally the spell, it's quick zap to the whole body, but it has to be immediate. Anything longer than 6 to 10 seconds, the chances of
it has to be before brain death.
Indeed, yeah.
As I assume the electricity is kind of goes through the entire nerve, picks up the brain, sort of thing. But the thing that is caught me off guard about it is it's not normal lightning, isn't it? It's enhanced. You wouldn't happen to know how, or how exactly this lightning is enhanced, would you?
It's magic, dipshit.
It moved my camera. At least to my knowledge, they were created. It's enhanced. It's enhanced with either primal or occult magic to, well, shock the person back to life. I've seen warrior priests of Susano in these lands use it in rare occasion. That was my one instance of watching it. The other instance was back in my homeland, where a priest of King Zeus. Of course, some of the priests here would call him Sakra, but yeah, no, I've only seen it on those two occasions. Not to say that the magic is only with priests. It's just that they have it in abundance. Not like they're bringing people back from the dead every second, but if you're looking for a more secular route, which there may be ways to acquire it.
By the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay, I gotta refresh.
Nox, type in chat what you want to, and on 3 I will tell you to press enter. Are you ready?
Alright.
With your rock, paper, or scissors. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh shit!
Oh god. Now they're locked.
Alright. One more time, okay? It's the ties again. 1, 2, 3.
It's over.
It's
He fell for the person who always throws rocks.
Oh, do now.
A Monkey King little chest.
I can't. There's too much humiliation. I'm a tired.
Kills himself. Right.
Seppuku right outside the tavern.
He kills himself just to forget this shit.
Better, but...
Well, I mean, for your sake, I hope it's better tomorrow. As Serena will get up. Oh my god, that was terrible act. Like Serena will get up and just kind of touch his chin, cast prestidigitation,
He will
and clean it.
he'll look away. He'll gonna reposition his hair, just trying to like make it look nice and tidy again. And then he'll go back and he goes, "Thank you." He'll go for a spoonful. This time looking at looking at the bowl.
How many minutes have it been?
How many minutes
many
has it been?
This is 5 minutes spell. If this is like it's been 4 minutes, finale.
And you know, at this point, it is the finale. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
launch the bowl into the sea.
All right.
What's going on? And Serena's gonna look at the bowl.
He goes for a spoonful.
Oh, bow moves.
All right. He'll get up.
Wait, where does it move?
It's gonna follow him.
And
It's-
he'll go to dip it as fast as he can.
Oh, fast as he can. Yeah, it
Yeah.
still moves.
All right. Who do you think this is? Who do you think is doing this?
It's 5 feet levitating. It's following him like a familiar.
Something like this? Well, the only other casters in the tavern are your sister and Mr. Fukumoto over there.
Mr. Fukumoto, you say?
I guess also Nazir, right?
Yeah.
Serena hasn't seen him cast spells.
You know that one SpongeBob gif of like Patrick and SpongeBob trying to.
That's Nazir and Kaida right now.
Oh. Yeah. Nazir, we shouldn't have used that flying cow. I told you it's not a good idea.
My apologies. It was not a good idea at all. Right. Well, I've had my full of beef. You can keep the rest of it, I guess.
Bro got like 2 spoonfuls.
He'll just kind of gesture you and he goes, "Would you like to partake in some fire wine?"
No. You know, actually,
He's not speaking to you.
The under end of the tavern. No, I'm good.
That's actually mean.
you know what? I'm sorry. I thought you would use.
No, you could.
Before that, actually, I'm gonna like show the. I'm just gonna bring like two like forks, and I'm gonna like introduce one to fucking Nazir. Like, can't waste food. Come on.
It is true. We cannot waste food. Thank you very much. And he'll dig into the beef that Zane feed.
This is good. How did you cook it?
I'm just taking the recipes from Kenshi.
Oh, that's what's good.
As the two of you bond over harassing Zane.
You can't call us losers. Come on.
And forgive me if this is a lot to ask, but would you be opposed to kind of using some of his psychic powers for the competition tomorrow, basketball. I mean, if you're so confident in your own ability.
He'll give a big smile, almost like a beast, as he replies. You know, if Silver over there wants to use his psychic powers to help compensate for the lack of athleticism, I don't mind that. Kinetic round.
That's good. I'll be sure to let him know before the night ends.
He can use as much psychic power as he wants. It won't change the result tomorrow.
Oh, is that a so?
Minty too.
He doesn't say that. He doesn't say that.
So are you done? She'll look over. The spell, she was just kind of staring at Sullivan. She was, oh yeah. She'll whisper to Sullivan, maybe one day I will visit the basement.
No.
She'll open the door. She'll frolic out, she'll wait.
No, I should. Zane will, or Cersei's gonna kind of get up, gather the two glasses. Hers is still pretty much full, and she'll say, well, I mean, regardless of the outcome, good luck at tomorrow's game. I look forward to seeing everyone perform.
Right, yeah. I'll look forward to seeing you all there, especially you, Serena. And he'll take your glass of fire wine and he'll down it in one go. Go. Yep. Atlas dwarfs for you. He'll head back the glass.
That was quite impressive. Good night, Zane.
Good night.
Have any more of the goddess's blood you extracted, would you?
Real coughs. No more blood.
Damn it.
Well?
Actually, Nazir.
Hmm?
Those two statues you bought, excuse me, Monkey King, that is where my notes are. The statues you bought of the yokai and such, they have innate, would you say divine properties?
Oh
Are
no,
they
these are just
magically
little
enhanced?
souvenirs.
Damn it.
Even if they were, I would advise against dwelling in.
And take this
Well,
from Haruno, he is a professional hunter of yokai.
It's not
They're-
necessarily for yokai and magic in particular. I need to, the next plan, I need to extract essence. I need something of occult divine or perhaps even primal energy.
Has given me more than actually let me scratch it. Even my condition has its drawbacks.
Yet, it has happened many, many times.
It is merely a matter of time before I either absolve myself or a Shinigami comes knocking on our door.
Well, as the saying goes, one step at a time, right? I don't know.
I suppose so.
God damn it. The blood of that Glenn O'Donigan's daughter, having more of it would have been useful at the
Looks at
moment.
you, Serena, and says, don't worry, Camo's doing just fine. Yeah, she's doing A-okay. I mean, he's been a very helpful, stable hand all this time.
Oh, well, thank you for your help, Patches.
Of course. Anything to do for the good old saint.
With a bright beaming smile, Serena will just go on. She's just gonna go on a nightly stroll.
Careful not to walk too far away from the tavern at night. Not with the yokai about.
Sorry, may I join you?
Oh, of course, Haruna. Now Patches can shut the fuck up. Now I'm safe. Where? Okay. She looks like she's still trying to process everything or process what you said, and she'll say, that could prove to be troublesome if he does try to pursue a romantic relationship.
Well, the decisions in ultimately are whether you have whether you have feelings for someone or not.
Well, funnily enough, I don't really think I have a say in the matter. I don't think my father or my brother or anyone else in my family would want me to enter a relationship with someone like that. I love Zane. He's a great guy. He's a great friend. I don't think my family would be too keen on that.
I would understand. How could I not?
Yeah, I was just making conversation. How were your friends? How were they? I don't think I've ever asked you much about your personal life back in the Sengoku era.
Well, my closest fellow was actually half Korean himself. As a matter of fact, he was the reason I traveled to Korea to begin with.
Is that really? That's a coincidence then.
Indeed, as I recall, he was some bastard child of some sort. He had to flee to Yamato to escape from any political influence that might he have on his life. Even in Yamato, he was rather looked down upon, but he was a good man ultimately.
That's what really matters, right? The way someone looks or their, all that really matters is how they act as a person.
Indeed.
Are you looking forward to the basketball game tomorrow?
Truth be
I shouldn't
told,
say looking forward to, but are you ready for it?
I would say like Harno watched some bits and pieces of the basketball game, but he still kind of has to wrap his head around it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, truth be told, it is a much more complex game than I thought it would be.
You pick up on things rather fast, Haruno.
You're by convenience stores, but otherwise, it's just the two of you.
I have never been particularly a sports person to begin with. I was raised by monks after all.
Do monks not have fun?
They see entertainment as mortal attachments.
I see. Well, regardless of how tomorrow goes, I'm sure you'll have fun. Even if you weren't taught that. And provide good competition for Mr. Zakari. If he can talk the talk, then I'm sure he can walk the walk tomorrow.
Well, I suppose we shall see tomorrow.
Is there any, I don't know why I asked.
It's probably like they're straight up like authentic cup noodles. It's probably like $1.
Yeah, I'll grab some of those and I'll grab a thing of those and say, Haru, have you ever had these before? These
Ramen?
are
Well,
no, specifically ramen that this is packaged and you just put water in it and it makes a meal. Never really tried anything like this. Would you want one?
I suppose it would have to try.
Oh, good. Saruna's gonna unknowingly buy the super spicy, deadly instant ramen for herself.
Saruna, are you sure you can handle spice?
But I like a little spice. I think it'll be fine. And she's going to go to pay for it.
Yeah, he's here. I'm gonna hold on. Let me ask him something. Yo, Jeffrey,
Hmm.
you want something?
It's a very generic question, Kaida. What do you mean?
Sarun is at the shop. Do you want anything?
As in food or drink?
I don't know. It's a convenience store. Anything is possible there.
Hmm.
Just
There's like-
Seruna grabs a half gallon of cream for Nazir.
There's like wasabi. There's literally like wasabi like popsicles and stuff like that. There's anything in these stores.
Hmm.
Good no kidding.
I
She's bad at math. And she goes, "Oh, thank you. Have a good night. Tsukiyomi's light upon you."
Tsukiyomi is being light upon you too.
She'll wave
Sorry, forgive me
enthusiastically goodbye.
Forgive me for asking this, Ira. I'm still getting used to this country. Is tipping looked down upon? I know it's looked down upon in other areas of the world.
If you're looking for a donation, I won't say no.
Okay, and Seruna, because it bothers me that it is an odd number. A $5 tip.
And she will happily accept it.
You calling me poor?
And with that,
Yeah, we're going back.
Down
We're
to
going back to the rebellion's revelry.
like, it's not like your tongue is on fire, but it's like, oh, the sensation is hurting me now.
Oh, this is a lot more potent than what they serve back in Memphis, spice-wise. And she'll take a sip of the milk and say, "It's still pretty good, though. Do you want some Haruno?" And she's going to gesture you to have some.
I'm not very good with spice, unfortunately.
I mean, with how white he looks, I mean, I can tell.
I don't know. He kind of has like weakness for the fire.
He has a weakness to fire?
Yeah,
Ain't he a dragon?
he's an air dragon.
Saruna and Clayton are racist?
Also, Nazir called us all, including you. If I gotta wake up, you gotta wake up.
Indeed.
It's only fair.
Here are your jerseys.
No, I'm not wearing those.
You have to.
Is this like a sports?
How does it look like?
I don't know, have you not watched the videos? Of course they are. It's part of the celebration. And don't worry, they're tailor-made. I made your measurements the other night.
Oh, okay.
Did you sneak into our rooms?
So anyway, put on these jerseys.
He kind of like, not exactly like a resentful, but like a judgmental stare.
I even have one of Saruna, Liam, and Kenshi as well, but they will not be needing them right now.
Oh,
Okay, now he gives him more squinty eye.
He gives you a wink or a hard no, and then he
that was...
he's back over here.
Will he
Where's the
participate
ball?
in the game?
Whoa, watch out, guys. Why is it the moment I give him control?
Now this is gaming. Yo, everyone select the Monkey King and select your own token. Look at let's see what happens.
No.
Monkey King, grab the ball, grab the ball.
Grab and go. So you got the, your typical slice of life crew. Akari Inoue, Haruno Kiyoshi, Silver Saito, and Jeffrey.
My name's Jeff. If we lose, we can go, well, we're not even that strong in comparison. And then it's just like they lost against a bunch of like fucking skinny people. Who cares? But if we
Sorry,
win,
Malik. I'm sorry,
like
Malik.
we win always in this scenario. Also, worst case scenario,
Malik.
if we do lose and we have to serve free food, if Nazir stops paying us, we can just, I don't know, fucking report him to Percy's
Malik.
equivalent to OSHA.
Malik. Yeah, that's one of the plans, but I have a better plan. Malik, I'm seeing in the spectators 1, 2, 3, 4 pink hairs and a bunny girl. I'm locking in.
Okay, first of all, have Kaider roll all of his roll with a +5.
Psychic Unleashed.
Well,
It's a little early in the
Yeah, we
morning.
said it.
A little early in the morning? Surely this isn't too much of an advantage for us. I thought you were all morning people.
I mean, we are, but
We are.
you have an advantage of knowing the sport.
Nah, I don't play too much basketball nowadays. More mixed martial arts and boxing, but enough of that. Make your prayers to Heracles.
I'm gonna do that one LeBron James thing.
Exfoliation.
I'm gonna do
The Baphomet chest press.
I don't know if, like, I kinda saw that one video, and he's like, I gotta do this just to see if that's actually, Hercules is actually doing something. And I'm just doing that right now.
Then he goes, what are you trying to do? And the bartender stops and he goes, no, I've seen this before. Gentlemen, do we have a fair game going? Are we all ready?
You said, mind games allowed, right?
Bartender nods. Zane goes, yeah. We'll to make things even for your team, to compensate for your lack of athleticism.
Bartend, any other additional rules we should be made aware of?
Aside from the written rules of basketball, keep balling.
Alright, and I'm gonna... Where is it? Where's my focus points? What?
This man is not focused for the basketball game. Get squared up, as you get pumped up to do this basketball game. After all, what is on the line? A competition. Sure, might not be that serious, but 3 days of food on the house for anyone to come in is a pretty steep loss. And so, with all this in mind, you keep steady, you stay focused, and that is where we'll end the session.